should have yuck 'em on it. Good morning. Welcome to Facebook Live with Katie and Graeme, who is holding the camera. We are beyond excited today because we are in Charles Umlauf's studio and we made some new discoveries. So I wanted to show you a little bit and let Graeme talk about it. Actually, let's go in here. So we have, I have been at the Umlauf for seven and a half years, but we have left everything as is, partly as the museum and the board and the community decides what to do with this space. We've just left Charles Umlauf's studio as it was when he was here and as it was when his family was here. But recently we've decided we need to make some movement and begin to show this off much more to the public. So we cleaned out this add-on room, which was probably added in the 80s, completely cleaned it out so that we could use it for our storage. It didn't have anything special by Charles Umlauf in it, but it had some stuff in it, like some old TVs and things like this. So we're going to be gently dispatching some of these objects. And we found some cool stuff over there. Really cool.
Some cool cleaning supplies.
And we find those very inspirational as we're cleaning. Top job. And then this is actually a room that Charles Umlauf added. And as we were cleaning it up and straightening it up so that we could get more people to see it and be safe with it, Graeme made this amazing discovery. And you can see here, this is actually Umlauf's handwriting, heads and hands, etc., in terracotta, fragments fired. So we found this box.
So this box was found in this space, and before you could not get past this line where my hand is, and it was just full of sort of all the straw and the packing materials and all these unused crates. So we checked all the crates are empty, there's no hidden bronzes, but these are all of his molds that he would use. He would take these and plaster, and he would make the molds from them to make reproductions. And yeah, in this we found this box, and we have a great discovery to show you with this box. So maybe you want to take it through?
We sure do. Come on through, and we'll show you where we are. Here's a photograph. This is the studio itself. We've actually come through from the east side. Normally we come through from the west. But here's a photograph of what the studio looked like when Charles Umlauf worked here. And actually we're showing you this very spot that we're at. And you can see that these windows here are these windows here. So this photograph is taken before that extra room was made. That room was probably built in the late 70s, I'm guessing. And as Graeme wisely pointed out, this area where the air conditioning unit was turned into a door whenever they redid this room. And it was in that room that we made these amazing discoveries. So all of these were gently packed and labeled in that box. And what you have here, that is a a sketch of a young boy. As we've said before on our YouTube channel, Umlauf often thought in clay. And so if he was trying to think of a new commission, yes, he would do it in drawing like so many artists did, but often he would just immediately, his hands would go to work. You can see how roughly finished this is at the end, but you can also see that he cared enough about this fragment to fire it. So it's hard and durable. And we also have another very beautiful little face here. And he's gone to some trouble to render the hair. There's that beautiful M filtril lip. And again, look at the back of these. I'm sure that we could find some fingerprints in there. We'll see some in a moment. And this we were really excited about. This was our little teaser for today. We recognize this person. This is one of Charles Umlauf's model, Darlene. And if you come to the Umlauf Sculpture Garden, you will see this standing Darlene, and you'll recognize her both from her hair, her higher forehead, and her kind of strong cheekbones. So she was a model and very likely a student. Actually do know a little bit more about her, but we would love for her to reach out. I've never met her in person. I did meet one of her ex-husbands once. And then other just incredible treasures. These were all wrapped up very carefully in that box. Look at this. Gorgeous long neck, just working out this beautiful female face. And I don't know what this was for. And then he didn't color this clay. He just fired it as is. And the final one I wanted to show you was this, which I think is pretty easily recognizable as a head of Christ that Umlauf has done many times in different styles. And again, this is a study. So he would do a study, as I said, when he was just thinking about something, but also if there was somebody who was commissioning something who wanted to see an idea. And look at that beautiful nose on Christ, which is actually very different from the earlier noses, suggesting that this is probably a 60s head of Christ. The earlier noses are a little bit larger, in fact, and not so aquiline as this one. So you can see Umlauf's own style changing. So we would like to invite you to reach out to us. We'd love to start. We have a really exciting show opening up called 30 by 30 by 30 for the Umlauf's 30th anniversary. It's opening in a couple weeks. If you have a Charles Umlauf piece that you would be willing to lend to us, please reach out, curator@umlaufsculpture.org. Graeme and I would love to take a look at it and see if it fits with the theme. Also, please remember the Umlauf's Garden Party is coming up June 3rd. There are just a few tickets left, so hurry up and get your garden party tickets. It's going to be a blast and very safe, but also fun. And thanks so much for joining us. Thank you, Graeme.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.